Hey, how's it going? It's Rocky. Welcome to the Diaries of an Average Futures Trader, where I go through a trading recap on how my trading went for the day, and I go through my entries and exits and also my thoughts on the market. So right now it is June 27th, 2023. It's 1:15 p.m., so 15 minutes after the market closed. And it was a nice, good day for us. And I'll just go straight to exactly how we did. So I'm happy to say that we were able to recover $4,019.29 for the day. If you've been following my content, the past 2 weeks I've lost about almost $9,000. So this was a nice reprieve because I do need to withdraw this for my bills. What I did want to point out here, a lot of that gain was due to my swing, the MYM, and it recovered $3,860. And I tried to protect that with the YM. So the YM is what I use to hedge, and we were able to get a gross profit of $165 on that. And I'll go through the two trades that I had and the reason why I was trying to hedge my gain. So what I have on the left is the time base, and the right is the tick base, which is 512 ticks and Heikin-Ashi. All those details are on the description. They're there for you if you needed a base. It's just something that I use. It's something that works for me, but it's not bulletproof, right? So no such thing as bulletproof when you're trading. So I just want to go through two of the trades that I made. One was during the EU market hours last night. So I'll zoom in on the time base chart here on the left. Let me just adjust that a little bit. So with this one, I made a total of 2, 4, 6, 8 contracts, and this trade occurred, actually it started during the Asia market hours, and you can see here I entered this trade at about 6:15 Pacific Coast. I shorted because at that time I was seeing a lot of movement trending down. We were on the oversold side, but it actually was a bad entry. And the reason for that, you can see a lot of this move up on this trade. And with this 8 contracts, my average was 34,003, but we actually got up all the way to 34,082. So in reality, let's bring the calculator here just so we can visualize this a lot better. I was underwater quite a bit here. Let's just say 34,083. Oh well, our average was 34,003, and then we basically was underwater up to 34,083. So that's 80 points, and then we had 8 contracts, where 5 contracts per each point. Sorry, 1 contract for each point is $5. 2 contract is $10. So really 8 contracts is $40. So I was down almost $3,200 there. But I kept to it because of what I don't know, maybe I was just being silly. But I figured there had to be a correction that had to occur. So I stayed patient with it. And if you can see here, I actually exited at 33,984 with just about 20 points. And that occurred at around, let's see, it's around 2 a.m. And the tough part about this one, and I'll bring it back to chart and zoom out, you can see that it progressed a little more. A lot of this was because we were waiting for the another economic report, which is the goods report. And I think that's the reason why that was the case, why EU was rejecting it. So my entry was good. I could have held on to it longer, but that's fine, because right when the data came out at about 5:30, as you can see right here, the market did start going back up. So the yellow line was the close from the previous day, and then at 6:30 it just moved that a whole lot. So I'm glad that I did exit my short. And then as it kept going up, this is when I tried to protect my swing. And what I mean by that is, sometimes you have a tendency for the market to reverse quickly on you. So to protect my gain up, I try to short it when I see a little bit of slowdown on the top, which you can see here. This is actually quite a bad, well, I wouldn't say it's bad, because it was doing what I needed it to do, which was If it kept going up, that's okay. I would just close it out, take the loss because my swing is going up, so I'd still make a profit. However, if it did reverse, I would profit on its way down. But unfortunately, with this one, you can see with 8 contracts, my average was 34,173. It was underwater for most of it, and it wasn't until the last 5 minutes of the market that it actually fell below my average, and I could have made some money. However, it ended up becoming a loss there, and I'll just calculate what my loss was, because essentially our average here, our short was at 34,173, and then we covered at 34,191. So 18 points. Again, that was 8 contracts at times 40, so it's about loss of $720 there. And that's the reason why from those 2 trades, gross profit of $165, which is not bad because the short was doing what I wanted it to do to protect my existing gain. And again, my gain for the day, happy to say, was at $4,019.29. And the week is not over. It's actually going to be a challenging week. I just want you to be aware of the economic calendar for the U.S. Our favorite here, Fed Chair Powell, he's going to speak tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And then he speaks again at 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. And I think this is when he's in the EU. So always be aware of those times that he speaks, because any word he says does move the market. So the movement that happened today, it was great because the Dow, after having a losing streak of 6 straight days, the worst since about September, I think, of 2022, it finally broke that and was able to gain. But now I'm going to be a bit on a defensive because Powell is coming up. So I don't know if this was just, pardon me, a run up that is a bull trap, a nice keyword that people use. But I'm just happy that I was able to recover some profit for today. Anyway, that's my content. Please do check out my weekly content when I go through my statement, so you can see exactly how our progress has been for 2023. And again, I try to do more of this daily after the market close, just to give you my thoughts on the market, how I did. I don't mean it for an advice at all. It's a diary for me, and if you can relate to it, that's great. If not, well, at least you can see different views, because that will make you be a greater trader. All right, I'll see you on the next one, and have a good one.